Walk into any store, boom, shelves stacked high, endless possibilities. It's like stepping into a labyrinth of choices, each aisle a new adventure, each shelf a new challenge. The sheer volume of products can be overwhelming. Shampoo? 40 brands, each with 12 variations. Do you want volumizing, moisturizing, anti-dandruff, or color protecting? The options are dizzying. Toothpaste, whitening sensitivity, tartar control, the choices never end. Do you prefer gel or paste, mint or cinnamon? It's a never-ending decision-making process. This is the modern shopping experience, a relentless barrage of options. Every product category is a battlefield of brands vying for your attention. Remember when life was simpler? One kind of ketchup, one type of phone? Choices were limited, but decisions were easier. Those days are long gone. Now we live in an era where every decision feels monumental. Now capitalism whispers sweet nothings in our ears. You deserve choices. Choose wisely. The market is flooded with options, each promising to be the best. But here's the catch. More choices don't always equal more happiness. In fact, it can lead to decision fatigue. Sure, variety is the spice of life, but there's a limit. Too many options can make us feel overwhelmed and anxious. Too much choice can be paralyzing. It can lead to second guessing and regret, wondering if we made the right decision. It's like trying to pick a movie on Netflix. You end up scrolling for an hour and watching nothing. The paradox of choice can leave us feeling more dissatisfied. This abundance of options, it's a double-edged sword. It promises freedom but often delivers stress. We're told it's all about freedom and empowerment. The ability to choose is marketed as the ultimate form of personal liberty. But let's be honest, sometimes it just feels like a recipe for a nervous breakdown in aisle 3. The pressure to make the perfect choice can be overwhelming, leaving us more stressed than satisfied. Think about it. Every decision, no matter how small, comes with a mental load. Pick the wrong coffee, ruin morning, buy the wrong jeans, fashion disaster. We're bombarded with messages about finding the perfect product. The pressure is on. And with endless options, the fear of making the wrong choice intensifies. It's called decision fatigue, and it's a real thing. We spend precious time and energy comparing brands, reading reviews, second-guessing ourselves. Is this the best deal? The tastiest flavor? The most flattering fit? The mental gymnastics are exhausting. We crave convenience, yet we're trapped in a cycle of endless deliberation. The irony is not lost on us. We're told choice equals freedom, but sometimes it feels like the opposite. Let's get specific. Picture this. You're at the grocery store craving chocolate. Simple enough, right? Wrong. You enter the chocolate aisle and it's a war zone. Milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate. Nuts, caramel, sea salt, organic, fair trade, single origin. The options are endless and they're all staring you down, judging your indecisiveness. You pick a bar, then see another that looks even better. Doubt creeps in. What if you make the wrong choice? What if the other bar is tastier, more satisfying? You end up spending 10 minutes agonizing over a simple chocolate bar. This, my friends, is the tyranny of choice in action. Let's move on to something more substantial, jeans. Once upon a time, jeans was simple. Blue, straight leg done. Now, it's a denim jungle out there. Skinny, bootcut, boyfriend, mom jeans. High-waisted, low-waisted, ripped, distressed. The options are overwhelming and the stakes are high. Jeans are an investment. They're a staple of your wardrobe, a reflection of your personal style. Choosing the right pair can feel like a monumental task. You try on endless pairs, contorting your body in the fitting room mirror, desperately seeking the perfect fit. The pressure, the agony. It's enough to make you want to give up and wear sweatpants forever. Section 5, the paradox of choice, when more isn't always merrier. This is the paradox of choice. Logically, more choices should lead to greater satisfaction. We have the freedom to select the perfect product tailored to our exact needs and desires, but in reality, too much choice often leads to the opposite: decision fatigue, paralysis, and ultimately less satisfaction. We become overwhelmed by the sheer volume of options, paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong decision. We second-guess ourselves, wondering if we should have chosen differently. This leads to buyer's remorse, regret, and a nagging feeling of what if. Section 6, buyer's remorse. The dark side of decision fatigue. Remember that time you bought a new phone? You were so excited about the latest features and the sleek design. You spent weeks researching, comparing models, reading reviews. You wanted to make sure you were getting the best value for your money, and you finally settled on the perfect device, only to feel a pang of regret the moment you left the store. That sinking feeling in your stomach, questioning if you made the right decision. Was it the right choice? You start second-guessing yourself, wondering if you should have chosen a different model. Did you miss a better deal? You can't help but think about the other options you saw online, the ones that seemed just as good, if not better. Should you have waited for the newer model? The advertisements for upcoming releases make you doubt your purchase even more. This is buyer's remorse in action, and it's fueled by the endless options available to us. The more choices we have, the more overwhelming it becomes. When we're constantly bombarded with alternatives, it's easy to fixate on the perceived downsides of our choices, even if they're perfectly good options. We start to imagine all the ways our choice could go wrong. The more choices we have, the easier it is to imagine that we made the wrong one. This constant doubt and second-guessing can lead to significant stress and anxiety. Decision fatigue sets in, making it harder to make future decisions. Each choice feels like a monumental task, draining our mental energy. It's important to recognize when decision fatigue is affecting us and take steps to simplify our choices. Sometimes less really is more. By limiting our options and focusing on what truly matters, we can reduce the stress of decision-making and feel more confident in our choices. Remember, it's not about finding the perfect option, but rather making a choice that feels right for you. Section 7, from groceries to gadgets, the everyday struggle. This phenomenon isn't limited to big-ticket items like phones and jeans. It affects our everyday choices too. Picking a cereal for breakfast, selecting a bottle of wine for dinner, even choosing a movie to watch on Netflix. These seemingly mundane decisions can become surprisingly stressful in the face of overwhelming options. We scroll through endless streaming services, paralyzed by indecision. We stare blankly at the cereal aisle, overwhelmed by the sheer variety of sugary squares. The abundance of choice, once a symbol of progress and prosperity, has become a source of anxiety and frustration. Section 8, the long game, big choices and future regrets. The impact of choice overload extends beyond our immediate shopping experiences. It affects our long-term decisions as well, careers, relationships, even our sense of identity. With so many paths available to us, it's easy to feel lost and uncertain. We worry about choosing the wrong career, the wrong partner, the wrong life. This fear of making the wrong choice can lead to procrastination, indecision, and a sense of paralysis. We delay making important decisions, fearing the potential for regret. We stay in unsatisfying jobs or relationships, afraid to risk choosing differently. Section 9, finding the sweet spot, striking a balance. So, are we doomed to wander aimlessly through a consumerist hellscape, forever paralyzed by the tyranny of choice? Not necessarily. The key is finding the sweet spot, embracing the freedom of choice without succumbing to its overwhelming power. This means setting boundaries, prioritizing our needs, and learning to tune out the noise of endless options. It's about recognizing that more isn't always better. Sometimes limiting our options can actually lead to greater satisfaction. By simplifying our choices, we free up mental energy for the things that truly matter. Section 10. So, are we doomed? Navigating the consumer maze. In today's world, shopping has become more than just a necessity. It's an experience, a journey through a labyrinth of choices and possibilities. The modern shopping experience is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it offers us an incredible array of options, catering to every possible need and desire. It offers unprecedented freedom and variety, allowing us to explore and discover products that we never even knew existed. But with this freedom comes a price. The dizzying array of choices can lead to stress, indecision, and even regret. We often find ourselves paralyzed by the sheer number of options available. The key to navigating this consumerist maze is to find a balance, to embrace the power of choice without letting it overwhelm us. It's about making informed decisions and being mindful of our true needs. To embrace the power of choice without letting it overwhelm us, we must learn to prioritize and simplify. It's about understanding what truly matters to us and focusing on those things. So, the next time you're faced with a wall of shampoo options or a sea of denim, take a deep breath, pause for a moment and reflect on what you really need. Taking a deep breath can help clear your mind and bring clarity to your decisions. It allows you to step back and see the bigger picture. Remember that you're in control. You have the power to make choices that align with your values and needs. You have the power to choose, but you also have the power to simplify. Don't be afraid to put back items that don't serve your purpose. Simplifying your choices can lead to a more fulfilling shopping experience. It allows you to focus on what truly matters and avoid unnecessary clutter. Don't be afraid to limit your options, to prioritize your needs, and to trust your gut. Your intuition can be a powerful guide in making the right choices. Trusting your gut can help you make decisions that feel right for you, even in the face of overwhelming choices. After all, it's just shampoo or jeans or whatever else the consumer gods are peddling this week. These decisions, while seemingly important, are just a small part of the bigger picture. So the next time you find yourself overwhelmed by choices, remember to take a step back, breathe, and trust yourself. You have the power to navigate the consumer maze with confidence and ease.